That's why I do what I do. So I don't worship no cross. I don't do, but I'm a Christian. So it is what
Huh?
it is.
You know, that's like
Hold on, y'all.
a pagan man-made religion.
Okay, buddy, don't push don't push your beliefs off on me because you
Not,
don't
I'm
believe because you
not
don't
pushing
believe,
my. Not that I'm pushing my
Thank you,
beliefs off
Jeffrey.
on you or nothing. I'm just telling you something that's factual.
and that's factual to me. See, what's factual to me is not factual to you, and what's factual to you is not factual to me. Everybody has their own opinion. That's where the problem comes in at. Everybody wants everybody to think the same, say the same thing, feel the same way, and everything else. No, that's why we're all made differently. If I want to believe in God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and you want to believe in Buddha, hey, I gotta respect that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not telling you that, oh, your Buddhist is an idol and you're not supposed to worship idols and all that. I don't tell you that. So I can say that's man-made. That's a statue that was made in a factory that you're rubbing your stomach and you worshiping. Yeah. So no, get off of me and my religion. Period. Point.
I know that's right. Do your thing, shit. Whatever your religion is your business anyway. Do what you gotta do. Whatever
Right.
satisfies you, make you happy.
Hello,
That really matters.
hello, guys. Welcome to Inglewood Moments. We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
Ray,
yeah, 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 yeah.
we got Buddy with
Can
his
y'all hear
old,
me?
yeah, we got
Testing,
Buddy
testing.
with his old sometime himself. And tonight's topic is prison wars. Also,
Wars.
we're gonna start coming on Wednesday night too, same time. So now we're not just one night, we're two nights. Mondays and Wednesdays. You get to see our lovely faces two nights out of a week now.
Let's see who's gonna come on for that. They talking this good game. Talking about
I know two of us is lovely.
Mondays.
One of
Mondays and what day you say? Monday. What's up with it, Austin, Texas? What you say? Mondays and what?
Monday and Wednesday. Monday and
Monday and
Wednesday.
Wednesday. They say y'all. Monday and Wednesday.
Eight
We gonna see who
o'clock.
show up for the party.
8
8
o'clock.
o'clock.
8
Let's see who
Eight
o'clock.
show
o'clock.
up, man. 8 o'clock live, huh?
So I got a question for you, Tiffany.
Go ahead.
With, within your rough upbringing, we know that you have participated in a lot of criminal activity. Um, and you been in the hoot sky. Um, was there a lot of racial wars when you were in prison?
No.
And the women. Matter of fact, first, what women prison was you in?
Valley State.
Valley State. What is that?
In Chowchilla, Valley State Women Prison.
Oh,
VSP.
so this basically say child killer. So that's what they know it as, child killer. They don't know Valley State.
No, that's where you wrong at. It's Valley State Prison across the street, and
Uh,
Chowchilla's on the other side of the street.
you was
Chowchilla
in
is
both.
listen. Chowchilla is for the women from LA County, San Bernardino County, down south. Where I was at was for the northerners. The only reason why I was on that side of the prison instead of with my crew is for the simple fact was I was pregnant when I went to prison. I was already damn near ready to bust. So they didn't have the medical staff to accommodate me being pregnant at Chowchilla. So they put me on the side where VSP is, which
Miss
is Valley
702, 702. Thank you. Salute, salute.
702, which is Valley State Prison. So I was over there with the Northerners. Over there, the difference was they bang area codes. We didn't do the racial wars. I say 80% of the race stick together. The other 20% kind of manage and did whatever they want. But women are too catty. We're not beating up the police. We're not doing fires. We're not beating up inmates. Now you had some here and there that, did little shit here and there, had they shanks and everything else, but it's not as bad as the man's prison. Cause we too busy worried about who bitch is fucking the next bitch, who got the biggest package, who
Horny
got
ass
it,
motherfuckers.
who
Horny.
got all that. Like, we wasn't into the politicking like the man did. So it's totally different from what you guys face when you guys go to prison.
Right, right. Yeah,
What
yeah.
you you
That's
mean
funny
by
though.
who got the biggest package? You talking about who got the biggest box coming in, or who got the biggest
Yeah,
package,
Like,
like a
yeah,
hot
that's
dog? That's
no.
who they
What
left.
what I
right.
what I
Oh, I
mean
hear
by
about
that is what I mean by that. They're caddy. They want to know who's shopping every month, who getting a box
Oh,
every
who
quarter.
getting
commentary.
that bread? Who
Yeah,
getting that bread?
who's this? Who's that? Now you do have some that had like the fake dildos and all that other stuff, which
Made
is
out of what, Tiffany? Made out of what? What the hell is they making dildos out of in
it's
prison?
it's a lot of different stuff you can make dildos out of. But
Name the
anyway,
thing, goddammit, you out now. You using real shit. Name the shit that they was using. Did you
they,
use it?
they okay, calm down.
All right,
It
shit.
was the
Fuck.
food. Some was the food from the cafeteria. Well, if you okay, if like me, I had a cafeteria worker that was in my dorm. So whenever we wanted something out the kitchen, she'd smuggle it back for us. So you can get damn near just about anything that you want. Then you can make it. Like you get the rubber gloves, you stuff stuff in there, make it how you want. Just keep wrapping the plastic gloves around it to make it the size that you want and all that other stuff and things like that. But it wasn't that serious for me.
So you
Wow.
saying it's just a big rubber glove and they just stuffing shit in it and wrapping another glove around it and stuffing more
Correct.
shit? What you doing?
Correct.
That shit sound weird.
Yes. So not as weird as y'all pee-pees and foo-foos or whatever y'all call them. What y'all call them, buddy?
These be real shit.
BP,
They be real shit though. What the hell you talking about?
And what y'all make them out of, buddy?
Them motherfucking
top,
gloves.
a glove, and
Glove,
some
get you a
lotion.
warm towel, wrap it
Okay,
around
yeah.
your bucket. Shit, what
So
you that shit be like a pussy? Shit.
yeah, so I mean it is what it is. But yeah, no, we not like this
But
thing that's
I didn't have to use CC. I was in the prison guard.
huh?
I didn't have to use a CC. I was smashing a prison guard named Miss Johnson.
It
Hey,
probably was.
hey, Miss 702 said her auntie went to Chinchilla once in the early 2000s, came out with a whole girlfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it usually happens for a good 6 months until they get some dick and they back on dick.
Oh, damn. So they flip flop,
And
huh?
so after you had the baby, did they move you to Chachilla?
No, they kept me over there.
Or was y'all in prison cells or dorm?
We was in dorms. It was 8 women to a room.
So that's the thing. When you in a man's prison, it's all segregated. I don't give a fuck what they show you on the movie. I don't give a fuck what they show you on. The shit is segregated. And if, let's just say it's a 4-man cell. If it's a 4-man cell, they're gonna put 4 black men in it, 4 white men in the next cell, 4 Mexicans in the next cell. They don't never mix races like that because when the riot jump off and they need to lock down the prisons, they need everybody to be segregated.
Yeah, no. With us, it was two white. Okay, in my first dorm, when I first got there, because you got to stay over the wall until you get classified and all that other stuff. When I got there, it was me, a Filipino girl, couple of Mexicans, and I think two white girls. Then when I got to my housing dorm, it was one, two. It started off with three blacks, two whites, and I think two Mexicans or three Mexicans. But they switched around so much and everything else because the dorm I was in right before I got sent to another dorm, it was me, Miss Grant, Miss Wales, Kelly, Monica. She was so I think it was kind of divided until this Asian girl came in there and tried to come and run our little dorm because she was a lifer. So basically, she was in there telling us when we can shower. Well, trying to tell people when they could shower, when they couldn't shower, doing this and doing that. I had to beat her ass, put hands on her before I left, and she thought I was gonna get in trouble for it. Never got in trouble for it.
You ain't whoop nobody up in this, Tiffany.
Okay,
Where's the
whatever.
paperwork at? Where's the paperwork at? Where's the write
Anyway,
up?
but anyway, so
See
so
your
that
702. Can we see your your 702?
my 702. I don't got none of that.
All right.
Come on, man. Who brings paperwork home from prison? Who
Hey,
does
look.
it?
I got a homie right
Hey,
now
look.
that got his paperwork still.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
look.
stupid. I'm not bringing nothing home from prison. Everything that I got from prison is stayed in prison. The only thing I brought back was the mail that I received because I didn't want to leave my addresses in there. You know, people nosy, reading your letters and all that. And as soon as I got home, I shredded all that shit. I'm not taking all that shit there.
Hey, look. So yeah, we know that's what the business is. So tonight, y'all, we on the prison riots. You know what I'm saying? Like Tiffany said earlier, we on the prison riots about what's going on in Salinas Valley. Supposedly, or allegedly, some riots went down, and brothers and Mexicans got into it, and you know what I'm saying? It might go up. Motherfuckers are hoping it don't go up. You know what I'm saying? But it's possible it could go up. I'm gonna show y'all a little clip from the news of what they talking about right now. Check it out. Hold on. Go slow on it. Don't trip. Come.
After taking control of the situation, the inmates were transported to a local hospital for treatment. The prison says they also found weapons that were allegedly made by the inmates there. No staff were injured, and 3 of the inmates are still at the hospital. The 4th individual has been released.
Yeah, so you know it went down in the prison, man. 4 stabbed at Salinas Valley State Prison. It went down, man. What's your thoughts on that, buddy? What you think about that, man? You think it can go up? You think you know what I'm saying? It can
I
turn
think
into something else?
it got the potential to be a bomb. Yeah, because if they don't get it under control, and I'm not talking about the police. Police don't run the prison. The inmates run the prison. So if the head of both races don't get it under control and nip it in the bud quickly, it's gonna spread to other prisons, and then it's gonna trickle out to the streets.
Hmm.
So, so from my understanding, which I'm not quite sure, so don't quote me on this. If it was a essay that got hit from La Inmate is one of the head Mexican gangs in prison.
Well, that's
That's
what's supposed
that's
to happen, though. That's what's
that's
supposed to
the
happen.
that's the Mexican La Familia.
Yeah, that's who got
They
hit,
they
they say, allegedly.
yeah they control a lot of shit. They even control the streets. If they say make a move on the street, they gonna make a move on the street. It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So if the head of both race does not get it under control, then it has the potential to ignite in all prisons and reach the streets. That's what it can literally just happen just like that.
Right. What
This
you
is
think,
this is
Tiffany?
not a women's prison.
You think it's gonna go up, Tiffany? Though, just from your experience of being on the streets and blacks and Hispanics getting into it.
It's possible it can happen. Like Buddy said, like if the head of the people don't knock it down now, like where it's at now, like okay, it's over with. It is what it is. Go from there and do it like that. But see, you have to look at it like this. Them head people got pulled on the inside and they got pulled on the outside. You feel what I'm saying? So if that person on the inside is telling the outside, then the outside is gonna go up. Then if the person's on the outside telling the inside, then the inside's gonna go up. So it can go 2 ways. Cause both parties are from the inside and the outside can say, fuck it, let's do this. And it's on the outside and the inside now. Or
Right.
you can have one that says, okay, let's get us cracking in here, but leave it alone on the streets. You feel what I'm saying? And go from there. Or you could say the prison could say, fuck it, leave it alone. But the streets want to get cracking because it's a little more ways of getting people and you're not just stuck and confined in all this. Because see the difference between when y'all go on when the man prisons do the lockdowns and do all that, they don't y'all don't get nothing, buddy, right? Until all this shit is under control. No
Don't get
commissary,
nothing.
no visits, no nothing, right?
Phone calls, no nothing.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
TNG Media News, salute. What's up with it?
Yeah. When we lock down for real.
Yeah.
All you're gonna get is what state issues. And
And not
even when
even
you go and even when you go to the shower and you're on lockdown, they're gonna come to your cell. They're gonna handcuff you at your cell, that's feet and hands, and then they're gonna walk you through the shower, unhandcuff you in the shower, let you take a shower for 7 minutes, and then they're gonna come back and chain you up and take you back. to your cell.
What's the longest you ever been on lockdown, buddy?
Years.
2 years?
Yeah, I was in a hole for 2 years.
You was locked in a hole, not moving around for 2 years.
Yeah, I was in the hole. The first year, the first time I went, because I smashed this fool named Keith Sweat, which was a gangster disciple. I smashed him, and then as soon as I got off, we was walking a child, and somebody threw a snowball and hit this fag, and he turned around and bust me. He bust my whole snot box. I was looking for where the snowball came from. When I came from here, boo, bust my snot box open, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the time I got done whooping dude, all the snow was ready. I went right back to the hole.
Hey, look, so yeah, it's serious. So it can turn up in there and get real bad up in that joint, as well as the streets. We hoping it don't. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hoping it don't, I'm sure, because we don't need no more blood spilled in the streets or in the prison between black and brown. But I don't know, shit. I'm gonna let y'all check on that. Go ahead, buddy.
A lot of them they try to break it down because even though they're in prison, when those lockdowns come or when those race riots come, it stops their money. Believe it or not, there's a lot of money that rolls through them prisons. There's a lot of shots being called on the street from prison. So you got dudes like I say, like the La inmate. You got dudes from the inmate that's saying, hey, and they talking to dudes on the street. Hey, I need you to go take 2 keys of cocaine and 5 pounds of weed and take it to this dude over there on 111th Street. When you get over there, his name is Darcel. It's gonna be a black dude. That's their money. And then when you get that money, I need you to go take it to my wife and have my wife put that on my book. When you have these race riots in the prison and they trickle out to the street, they stop their money, they stop their way of living, they stop the way you feed your family. All that happens, bro. It all happens.
Hey man, Austin, Texas said gangster disciple in a California prison, impossible.
No,
You don't know though that
Hey,
Buddy did time in California and Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? And then ran into all kind of brothers.
and not just that, but hold up, not just that. It was a time and a place where people from California was getting transferred to out-of-state prisons because of it being overcrowded and everything else. I knew somebody that was in California that had to go way to Kansas to do their time to get flew back or try to figure out their way back once they got out of prison and everything else. So you don't always, just because you Cali, don't mean you're gonna do time in a Cali prison. Because see, California prisons are overpopulated. So that, and if you got time, it's 2 ways they doing it right now. It's either you getting transferred out or you doing county state time, which is the worst. Because you don't want to do county time you don't want to be in a county doing state time because your time don't calculate how it is supposed to be calculated once you get to the state and everything else. And then when I first found out I was going to prison, everybody was like, "Oh, we going to prison, we going to prison, we going to prison." I was like, "What the fuck do y'all keep saying we going to prison? Like y'all happy and shit, like and everything else." But once I got to prison, I see why they was happy because it's more freedom there. When I was the last time I went to jail, it was in 2006. That's a long time ago, 2006. They kept me.
Long time ago, nigga.
You a jailbird, dog.
Anyway, like I said, that was 2006. Mind you, I'm already 4.5, 5 months pregnant. I'm locked in my room 23 hours a day. I'm praying they open the door so we can get showers. The food was horrible. See, that's what y'all fella realize. They treated us like shit too. Like we don't always get showers, and we're women. We need to wash our ass every day. You feel what I'm saying?
They didn't treat you good or nothing. We didn't say they gave you Pampers or
No,
nothing.
I'm not saying it like that because a lot of people think like, oh, at least you get 3 meals, a hot and a cot and a shower. No, you don't always get a shower. And then when the doors do open, you ought to see how people run into the shower line, putting their towels up there so they can. And sometimes women get in there together and be like, fuck it, we all got the same shit. We need to wash our ass before they put us back in our room.
Hey, small joke. I hate to say this though, but you know what I'm saying. I bet you smell like a big ass tuna bowl up in that motherfucker.
You stupid. No.
Guess that wasn't funny, y'all. Okay, let's
There's
move on.
nothing
Check it out, though. You
like
know
a
what I'm saying?
whole pot of gumbo.
Back to the prison games, right? I'm gonna let y'all hear about
Yeah,
some more
I'm
of it
talking
about
about
what kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? Or what they think happened from the homie OG Bam. If y'all ain't subscribed to his channel on YouTube, y'all check him out on YouTube, OG Bam. Check his shit out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him talk a little bit about it, about what's going on with the prison thing, and you know what I'm saying, how it started. You know what I'm saying, and what went down, man. Let's see if we can get that going right quick. Just let him talk a little bit about it, man. The hell going on here? Let me see.
Why he pulling that up, Austin, Texas? In '92, I went to prison for the California riot. After that, I did 10 years in the Indiana prison. So yeah, they did have gangster disciples.
All right, y'all check it out. Here it is, man. OG Bam. If y'all not subscribed to his channel on YouTube, man, go check the OG out, man. You know what I'm saying? He be kicking some good knowledge. I'm subscribed to him because I like what he be talking about. He be talking some real shit. So y'all check him out, man. Here you go, right here on that Salinas Valley prison state.
What happened in Salinas Valley? Well, it's true. It went down. The brother that busted on the Emmy in another prison got transferred to Salinas Valley. Although it wasn't no retaliation the way he was that way, he stabbed the Emmy at. He got transferred. And this is not unusual. They will want their retribution. And when he got to Salinas Valley, they got it. They sent 2 torpedoes at him. They hit him. But let me share some with you. In the process of them hitting him, brothers in the folk building in Salinas on Sea Yard. I was on Sea Yard. Me and Damu, that be always in my show. He was on Sea Yard. That's the 180. The brothers in folk building seen it and immediately took off on the Mahindas. And in building 2, the brothers immediately took off. And it got wicked. It got wicked. 2 or 3 other people got stabbed. It wasn't that wicked, but two or three other people got stabbed.
Okay,
that just
yeah.
goes
So
to
y'all
show
see,
you.
it goes
And,
down,
and
man.
it's always been like this.
Yeah, it goes down, man. As y'all
People would
see.
tell you it's peace, but they're really getting you comfortable and setting you up to get you to have your guards down. And this brother,
Yeah, that's OG Bam right there talking about how it went down. They say that the dude stabbed the inmate somewhere else in another prison. They transferred him to Salinas Valley State Prison, and that's where they get back at him. You know what I'm saying? They sent 2 torpedoes at him, and they stabbed him up. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess made other shit pop off where the other brothers took off on some other Mexicans. And it was the whole thing, and 4 people end up in the hospital. Man, 3 of them they say still in there legal.
And not just that, but you got to remember too, some people, buddy, I know you know about this. They claim enemies so they can hop from prison to prison. When they get scared or when they owe somebody or when they don't want to deal with bullshit at the prison that they at, they claim enemies. So when you claim enemies, you got to move or you get moved to a different pod and do all this other stuff. I didn't seen it. Bitches claim enemies from every pod because they want to get across the street to Chachilla. You feel what I'm saying? Because Chachilla transferred them across the street to Valley State because they was over there on some fuck shit. Then they claim enemies. Then they go back across the street. It's just a back and forth bush. So that's how it probably got started. He probably did something, got transferred thinking everything was cool. But what people fail to realize is the prison world is big. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people think, oh, these niggas is locked up, this and that. They don't got shit. They ain't doing. It's it's a lot of shit that take place in prison that gets out here to the outside world.
Yeah, well, I don't
Man,
know why they moved him. I don't know what happened, why they moved him, but I know wherever the prison he was at first, he stabbed the inmate dude. So I don't know if he was trying to get moved or they moved him trying for his safety or what. I don't know.
And that's
what's
probably what happened.
a lot of those people that's in Salinas on the 4 yard, a lot of them, most of them, they got all day. They got all day. When you hit the 4 yard, most cats that's on the 4 yard got all day because and are the ones that's like in Pelican Bay or something like that, that's because they just like problems. So they put them in Pelican Bay. But when you got enough points to be on the 4-yard, either that your points are so high because you a problem, or you got all day. And when you got all day, you don't give a fuck about shit. I ain't never going home. I ain't going home no time soon. So soon as B-Rat come in here talking that motherfucking shit about how he fucked my wife on the street, when he come in here, I'm gonna put 3 pencils that I done put together and tape together. I'm gonna hit him straight in his motherfucking jugular. I got all day. I don't give a fuck. I ain't never going home any goddamn way. So when I hit him, what's gonna happen? They gonna give me some more time? I got 2 life sentences already.
Right. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Hey, PNG Media News says, why was the Crip walking by himself? He was an OG. He should have known, God. That's real talk. Like, why nobody wasn't with him? Where was his people at? What was he doing? You know, and especially knowing that he had hit an inmate, you know what I'm saying? They didn't transfer him over here. How they get to him like that?
Yeah.
You know.
So either he wasn't clicking up with his people, or he felt he didn't want to be part of that no more, or his people could have just set him on out there like a lunch plate.
I was just about to say that. They could have just washed their hands from him from what he did, because it depends on who he hit. You feel what I'm saying? If that person was big, and that was gonna bring something to his people where he just ran from, make it even worse. You kind of see what I'm saying? Like, okay, he hit somebody big, he get transferred out. Now his people got to deal with that shit at the other prison. Now he on his own at this prison. He just walked on the yard. Nobody probably People already probably got word from what happened, because buddy, news travel fast in the motherfucking pen.
Travel fast.
It travels fast.
Fast as
Before
the motherfuckers get transferred, that's how fast it done got on their yard.
I was just about to
Hey,
say that
look,
you already got. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Red.
no, I was gonna say, when some other brothers got involved, they said, you know what I'm saying, and some more stabbings went down, so they was hot about the brother getting stabbed. I just don't know, like PNG say, media say, why was he by himself? Why was he rolling by himself, knowing that he didn't just stab somebody coming from a different prison? You know what I'm saying? Shit, and it was an inmate. You know they was gonna try to get back at him.
So here's the thing, Red. When I first hit the yard, now mind you, let everybody on here know, I was only a motherfucking level 2. When I was in Indiana, I was a level 3, almost a level 4. That's only because I was in there for armed robbery, carjacking. So that's why my point was high. But in California, I was only in there for the Rodney King riot. So I was a level 2. Shit, I went through the Tehachapi. But when you hit that yard, you got to find your people. You see what I'm saying? When you hit that yard, first when you go to OSJ, you tell them, hey, listen here, man, I'm from Inglewood Bloods. I'm from West Side Center Park. So you got to tell them off the top so they can put you with the blood. Because if you don't, they just going to put you anywhere. So when you hit OSJ, you got to tell them, look, check this out. I'm from Bloods. I'm from West Side Center Park. They're going to ask you, do you got any enemies? They know this and that. They're going to put you with the blood. But when you hit that yard, that first 2 days or something, when you hit that yard, you're going to be pushing by yourself until you find your people. That's just how it is. And then they're going to be like, hey, homie, where you from? Hey, I'm from Inglewood Center Park. Oh, the Inglewood niggas, they over there by the end of the bleachers. That's how you find your people.
So it's separated like that, buddy, where it's Inglewood, LA, Compton. That's how it's separated. No matter if we all Bloods, are they all Bloods, Crips mixing together, or they not Bloods and Crips mixing together?
Well,
wait, before you answer. B-Rat, have you ever hit the county jail?
Yeah, I hit the county jail, yeah.
Let me tell you this. When you hit the county jail and you go to the blood module, on Abel and Baker Road, they got blood. They got Inglewood, they got the NAP, they got the Swan, they got the Jungle, on on them two roads. On the other side, they got Pyru. That's no fucking joke. They got Pyru on the other side, on Charlie and Denver. So if they separate you off the top in the county jail,
Right.
trust and believe when you hit the pen, now you gonna all be together in the pen. Yeah. But when you hit the yard, they got a whole Crip cell block and they got a whole blood cell block. When you come out, you gotta find your people. You gotta link up with your people.
Hey, buddy, but don't y'all got the United Blood Nation and the
Yeah.
United Blood something else? What is it? What's the
You got UBN, United Blood Relation, you got Bloodline.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah. So it's kind of like that. Even though they're all bloods, it's still a separation.
Separation, yeah, but that's prison politics.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Austin, Texas said the inmates is not powerful as much no more. Everybody else is now hitting them. That means all the Hispanic gangs, black gangs, white, Asians, and Muslim gangs, they all can hit them. I don't know about that, homie, because last I heard they clicked up with the Northerners, and the Northerners and the Southerners is together now. You know what I'm saying? Along with the Pisons or whatever, dude. They ain't weak up in there. I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know about that, Austin, Texas. Hey, y'all want to read this next comment? We got a lot of comments going on, man.
What?
This PNG Media News.
Hold on.
Okay,
Let me go.
that can be the case because if his people wash hands with him, they had to hand him over. Wait, they had to have
No, you
handle
sliced that
him.
up.
They
Okay,
had to
listen.
handle him with the Serrano and come to them first and ask them to take care of him. That's true. So here's the thing: if if they didn't wash their hands with him, if the blacks didn't wash their hands, the Serranos had to come to them and say, "Hey, check this out. This is what happened in this other prison. This and that. This and that." They have to get the green light to hit them because if they don't get the green light to hit them, now you just done started a race war. They have to say, "Hey, check this out. This is what happened. Is it okay for us to make a move on?" And then whatever car he in has to give the sanction to be like, "Okay, cuz, check this out. Do what y'all gotta do."
So you think that that's what happened? That's why he was by himself?
They had to. They had to because if the black dude hit the yoke, okay, let's just think what happened with the Alabama vote thing, right? You see how them white boys jumped on that black man, and them black people just came out of nowhere and got to kicking ass? They didn't ask what happened. They seen that dude throw that hat in the air, and it was on from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Magnify that times 10. You in the prison, SA just come up and just get the jug in a black dude. Chugga, 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 chugga. It's on. It's on. They ain't
Not
gonna
just
ask you
that,
to do it. It's on.
not just that, but the thing about it is, it was probably already talked. It Damn, you got somebody coming through your door or something, nigga. The way you looking.
Hey, the white coming through this motherfucker, knocking over shit, busting shit down. God damn.
What I'm gonna say is, but what you gotta fail to realize too is that conversation that hit that dude was already made before he even got to the prison. That's what a lot of people fail to realize too. When he was in transport, when he was on that bus and he was like, it was already a conversation that was made on what happened, who did it, where he going and everything else.
Well, check this out then. If that's the case, if that really happened like that, and they said go ahead and hit him, why did the other blacks get involved and hit the other Mexicans?
They probably didn't know.
No, that shit don't work like that, do it?
Probably didn't
You
know.
got no listen. You got some, and I don't know, like like I said, I've never been in male prisons, but it's kind of like it's politics, like Buddy said, in jail is politics and everything else. They probably wasn't even with no clique because you know how you get some that wants to be in a clique and then they get in the clique and then they stop and they want to become a Muslim or they want to come this or they want to come that. The ones that was probably helping him was probably like, nah, fuck that. He's an OG. He older. Regardless of what he did, we gonna help him. You feel what I'm saying? But you never know what's gonna be their repercussions once it's over with and said and done with. Now they're probably walking around with a target on their back and gotta watch themselves and gotta sleep with one eye open, one eye closed.
So let me tell y'all this. One thing about when you get into these male prisons, when you get in there, you can tell them, hey, look, I'm Buddy Loco from Inglewood Bloods, West Side Center Park, all that. Yep. Cool. When I go to chow and I'm walking, just say for instance, there's a crib in front of me and a crib behind me, right? We walk in the chow and a white boy get out on that crib.
I had to buy that
I'm obligated by my black skin to get down too.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Obligated because I'm black. I gotta get down too because they getting down on him. Even though I don't even know what the motherfucking problem is. So I gotta get down too because I'm black and I'm with somebody else that black. We in line together. I gotta get down too. Because when I get back to my cell block, they gonna say, hey buddy, you let them white boys get out on that white boy. You let them white boys get out on that brother. What you do? Oh man, I didn't know what was going on. But what you do? I didn't know that I'm gonna get smashed too.
But the crazy thing about it is, we're not gonna never know what the real reason is, because they so tight lipped unless somebody get on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram and post it. We're not gonna never know the real reason behind it. They can get on the news and say this and say that, but they're not gonna get the full story behind it, because you know how the motherfuckers is in prison. They're not talking.
They ain't talking. They ain't gonna talk
Yeah.
because when you get to talking, that's when they get to moving people, shuffling people. Somebody gonna be over here, somebody gonna be over here, and then you ain't gonna be able to get back because you done got moved. You see what I'm saying? So they ain't
Yeah.
gonna talk because if they want to get them back, then they gonna sit there and be quiet and they gonna wait till the yard open back.
Yeah. That's
TX2, TX7, what's happening? Salute, homie, salute. Realest one, salute. What's going on with it?
Yeah, so it's kind of like it's a tricky situation when it comes to that shit and everything else. Like I said, y'all men have a little harder than us women. That's in there. Cause like I said, we do catty petty shit. Y'all fighting for y'all lives.
Yeah.
Fighting
Realest
for
one,
your
that's what's
life,
happening, man. 702
fighting for
says
your
y'all the realest one, man. The realest one, man.
You fighting for your
Salute
fighting for
lives,
y'all,
your life,
your booty,
702.
fighting
Huh?
for your commissary.
your
You
booty.
fighting to protect your asshole. You fighting for your manhood.
Okay.
Yep.
Listen,
Brandon
nigga,
Jones,
put
salute, homie.
put your back on the wall, nigga, and knuckle up, nigga. That way ain't nobody coming up behind you. Put your back on your wall and start swinging. That's what you do.
Look, yeah, man. Only thing I want to know, because Buddy done been to two different prisons in two different states. Which one of them you done had a riot in, man? Was you ever in a live riot with the Hispanic people or the white guys or the others? Have you ever been in a
I was
live riot, homie?
I was in a live riot in Chino,
Oh,
and
okay.
that was in 2001. I went to prison. They gave me 18 months because I was racing my Mustang and I hit another person. Mind you, I'm fresh out of the pen though. I'm racing my Mustang. I hit another person. I'm scared, so I leave the scene. An old white man followed me home, pointed out my house. They took me to prison. I get to Chino. I'm doing my time. I'm getting ready now. Mind you, when you, like I said, when you fall in, you black. So you fall in with the black. I fall in with the blood. The blood I fall in with is Oak Park from out of San Diego. I fall in with Oak Park. I'm 2 weeks from going home, and the riot kick off with the blacks and the white boys. Now, mind you, I'm beat up and I'm black. Even though I'm 2 weeks from going home, shit, I come up out my shit and I get down too.
Okay.
After the riot, they scoop us all up. They put us all in the locking cells and shit. Luckily, man, the cat from Oak Park was like, I don't know why y'all got dude in here. He didn't do nothing. And they didn't have me on camera, and none of the COs saw me, and they let me get out. I finally got out on my. I had 2 weeks later. I got out to see it. That's because they told him, I don't know why y'all got dude in here. He didn't do nothing. He wasn't with it. They let me out.
Okay, so you got away with that. Look here, man. Brandon Jones said on 16 to Life channel, 16 to Life. I think I'm subscribed to that too, man. Cool brother. He be talking about the prison stuff too. He say the way he was explaining it, the inmate guy disrespected the Crip, and the Crip dude knocked him out. So if he was disrespecting him, I already know for sure the disrespect. You know, they ain't nobody tolerating that. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the courtyard, and we all pretty much got life. Ain't nobody tolerating no disrespect.
Yeah.
You ain't even doing that on the street.
He knocked him out, and I guarantee you, when he knocked him out, dude could not save face because he got knocked out. You see what I'm saying? Now he got to save face. So he probably tried to jug a motherfucker. You know what I mean? He come out on the yard. I'll tell you right now, when you come out, they warning you. They pulling you over. Let me search you. Make sure you ain't got nothing. But there's more knives on the yard than it is in the cell house.
Mm-hmm.
There's more knives buried in the grass than it is in the cell house. I guarantee you.
That's right. Knowledge, what it do, man? What it do? Knowledge, I see you, man. That's what it do, man. Knowledge under a new name tonight, man. God damn, you checking out something else.
New name.
The BX2 TX7.
Oh, okay, that's him.
That's Knowledge,
him?
man. What Miss 702 talking about, Tiffany? You want to read that? What Miss your homegirl talking about?
Hold on, let me go to the comments. It says, yeah, the realist. I know you are involved in helping newly released folks. Hope to happy. What is that? Happy? Because it's H. Yeah, happy to have your expert opinion.
No doubt.
I don't know who she's talking about.
Doubt. She talking about the realest one is on here. She turned him on to the show and told him about the show. You know, I appreciate him coming on here. We appreciate you coming on here, my brother. You know what I'm saying, and talking to us and chatting with us, man. Let's see what we got. Austin, Texas.
The news is never a full star, and it's me, Austin, Texas. I'm outside on a cigarette break. My Austin, Texas one don't work outside of the Wi-Fi, but the phone do.
Oh man, you could have kept that shit to yourself, Austin. What's up with it? The realest one, man. Oh man.
Hey, but yeah, y'all don't forget that we do come on Wednesdays now too at 8. At 8, we will have another subject. Don't worry about it. We ain't gonna be the same subject. It's gonna be another. But we do come on at Wednesdays at 8 now too. We might be talking about Tiffany and her sexcapade or something like that. But we're gonna.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
Now to say he got a homeboy in Salinas Valley. See, that's another thing, man. You know, people got loved ones and family members and all that up in there. If it go down, man, some people can really get stabbed up, killed, and hurt. You know what I'm saying? So if you got family members in there, man, you really ain't trying to see that go down like that, man, for real.
Really,
I hope you kept his call, man. You know what I'm saying, and be able to holler at him and see what's going on up in there, Knowledge.
Yeah. Hey, Knowledge. Matter of fact, when you do talk to him, don't say too much. But you know, try to get a little word for us so we can talk about the content here on the show. But just try to get a little bit of what happened. You know what I mean? Don't say too much. Don't get him caught up on the phone. But you know, and when you do talk to him, even though he don't know us, you know, we send a nigga love up in there, man.
Right. Will Casgrove, what's up, brother? Salute, man. Welcome to the channel. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with it? That's what he say. He say, that's the same thing I heard. Hoodie from the Hood. That's my guy. Hoodie from the Hood. That's my guy. Y'all check him out too on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice channel. I'll be fucking with him too. Hoodie from the Hood say, also the Northerners say they'll jump in it for the Southerners if any Bloods, they too jump in to help the Crips. So basically what he said, if the Bloods jump in, the Northerners say they gonna jump in. So I guess it's right now it's on the Southerners and the Crips. But I don't see how the Bloods is not gonna jump in, because if you black, you jumping in. You
Black.
supposed to be jumping in. It ain't no Blood or Crip thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a black and Hispanic thing. It ain't. I don't believe it's no Blood and Crip thing. I don't think it should be. If you black, no matter what, if you a Crip and we locked up together and you got a problem with the essays, we got a problem with the essays. It's just what it is.
So what Will Castro is saying right now is the prisons up north, up there in Sacramento and Fresno and all that, those are the Norteños. They call themselves the Bulldogs. Those are Norteños. They do not get along with Serrano whatsoever. If you put a Norteño and a Serrano on the yard together, guarantee you it's going down.
Hey, look, but right now, they didn't change.
Yeah. What they saying is, right now, it's a Crip thing. Now, if the Bloods want to get involved, then us Norteños, if we teaming up with the Serranos, and we gonna move on y'all. That's basically what they saying.
What's up with big ass 110%? What it do, man?
And that's the thing. Basically, they doing like we doing. So when we go in there and we say, check this out, I'm a Blood, you a Crip, but first and foremost, we black. So what they saying right now is, I'm a Norteño, you a Serrano, but first and foremost, we met. So that's what they saying. Like he said, he said it right now. They do now. So they get along now. They moving as one now.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what he's talking about. If the Bloods get involved, the Bloods don't really have no choice but to be involved. How the hell you not involved?
I don't see what don't, like, the BGF should be involved. The blacks that just consider themselves others that ain't got shit to do with it should be involved. Blood, Crip, Gangster Disciples, Vice Lord. If you black and you wear this skin because you can't take it off, you have to wear it. If you black, when it's time to move, nigga, it's time to move, or you need to go lock your ass in the cell. But when we get done with this, I'm gonna come up in that motherfucking cell and do something.
Beat your ass. Yeah.
That's real talk.
That's how it goes. I don't give a fuck hey, now you might get a pass if you like 85, 72. They might say, hey, old man, go on, lock it in. Don't lock, but I guarantee you what though, when the motherfucking other race come move, they ain't gonna say, oh man, leave the OG alone. No, they come get your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that's the crazy part about it. I don't know. Like I said, us women we didn't have to. I feel for y'all niggas when y'all go to prison, because, like I said, y'all literally fighting for y'all life to come home. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to go. We was petty. We was petty and catty. So.
Well, look, man, Big S, 110%, man, said Northerners and Bulldogs are different. Northerners and Southerners and Pisons are united now since Pisons are all united now since all the big gangsters got released from the SHU and on the main line. So basically, so what he's saying, like the big major dudes that was locked up in the SHU is now on the main line.
So now that the shot callers done got out of the SHU, they done came up out of Pelican Bay, they done united everything.
Okay.
Nah, we didn't. We don't get separated. We don't have to go through that shit what the men go through. Now, do they ask?
You ask somebody, ask you something?
Yeah, 702 asks us, do they separate us? Do they divide us by colors? Nah, they don't give a fuck about none of that. I just said, but the last cell I was in, it was 2 blacks, 2 whites, I think 2 Mexicans, and I think an Asian, and then a mixed breed, and everything else. They don't care about that. Now, do they ask you where you're from? Do they ask you, like, do you gang bang? But see, the difference is the side that I was on, like I said, I was pregnant. I was on the side with the Northerners. So they didn't gang bang. Well, they gang bang, but they bang area codes and all that other shit. It was just like, where you from? 818. Like, and I was like, what? 818? So it was just like, it was a little different. Now on the other side, if I went to Chowchilla, hell yeah, you bang in your hood. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like not an area code and all that other stuff. So it was a little different, but we never got separated by our colors where I was at.
And listen, in the man prison, when you hit the yard B rat, they got a white weight pal, they got a Mexican weight pal, and they got a black weight pal. Don't go take no weights from their weight pal. Don't go over there. When you walk this way. You don't cut through their weight pal. That's their basketball court over there. This is our basketball court. The Mexicans don't play basketball. They got the handball court. When you walk the track, you got to walk the track clockwise. And if you walking with somebody from a different race, more than likely, nigga, you doing a transaction. Other than that, get your ass over there with the people.
Hey, buddy, I thought you was gonna say they played soccer, nigga. You said handball.
Oh, they play hey, and the Mexicans in the prison is some badass motherfucking handball play. I'm talking about the handball with that little blue ball and they be smacking the shit out of it. That shit, not handball like ball or nothing.
I know what you're talking about, the little blue ball and everything else, but the way you said it, I'm thinking you about to say they got the grass area because they're about to play soccer. No disrespect to nobody on here, but the way you was about to say it, I thought you was gonna say they was playing soccer and shit. But see, that's what us, we didn't have to do all that. We just did our thing on the yard. Like, we don't separate. We don't have different basketball courts. We don't have this. We don't. The only thing they separate is our church service. The Mexican church service, the black church service. Other than that, we don't have these problems. Like, we really don't have these problems.
Hey, Big S 110 say we gotta unite and have structure like they do, right? He right about that, right? He right about that in a million different ways. So I'm gonna ask the world this question, since he said that we do need structure like they have structure. Why are we still gang banging against each other? When they gonna open up your eyes? When you gonna open up your eyes and see that ain't got us nowhere? It ain't had nothing, so they ain't got us nothing. We didn't get nothing out of it, but killing some real soldiers and still be here today on Earth. You know what I'm saying? And we losing. We done lost. What we get? We didn't get nothing. And we still
Hey, B-Rat, if I told you where I think most of this shit trickled down from, a lot of people be like, man, I ain't trying to do that. Because if you think about it, if you go to the motherland, if you go to Africa, the Zimbabwe don't get along with Ethiopia. Ethiopia don't get along with Mozambique. Mozambique don't get along with the Hutu tribe. So it may have trickled down just from ancestors. Like say for instance, I ain't gonna speak on too many other cultures, but let's just say this. Samoans don't get along with Tonga.
Right.
And they from the same island. So now when they come here to America, Samoans don't get along with Tonga. So it's like Bloods and Crips, they just all different tribes and they just knock each other off the same way they fucking do it in Africa. It's just in us. We're just natural warriors. But
yeah,
the thing is, we need to change that warrior spirit and redirect it and focus into a different somewhere else.
Hey, but you know what? After the shit that happened in Alabama, I think change is coming though. For real, for real. I really think change is coming.
Maybe so. Miss 702 say she a civilian, right? And she tried not to cross healthy boundaries. But I can't wait until we all just push black pride. Cali is sad. We are going extinct. That's real talk right there.
Hey, but did you listen? But did you hear 50 Cent's statement today?
No.
On the news and
Oh.
No, what did he say?
So basically he's saying that California is going down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the Wild Wild West now. And it's not word for word, but he basically was like, the flash mobs, the this, the that. Pretty soon, it's not gonna be nothing in Cali to go to come for, to do anything. It used to be where the stars is, where you come and get your start in Hollywood and everything else. But the way the laws is in California now is, it's not even worth coming no more.
Yeah, man. What y'all think about that though? Why y'all think they looting them stores like that, man? What y'all think the problem is?
It's the law. It's the law. It's the new law.
It's the new law.
Yeah, it's the new
Hey,
law.
hey, you
They're
hey,
not going to jail.
you already know knowledge. You already know
What Knowledge say?
that handball is the shit.
Oh yeah, in the South Bronx, huh?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
we already know why they're doing that. They're not arresting them no more. You can do a crime and be cited and be right back doing another crime the next day. Stealing is not considered. You go to jail no more and all that other stuff.
Do you
All of
think do y'all think that the police did that, the mayors and shit, they did that to show that, you know what I'm saying, the people need the police?
I don't know. I never even been into the flash mob shit. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to even say about it. I just know like I done seen a person walk in Walmart and walk out with a TV and the employees is not allowed to approach them. They just have to try to get the license plate number and give it to the police.
Right.
Not just that, it's just because I went to go get some alcohol, right? Before I left. And I was talking to the security guard. I was like, damn, y'all got no bottles like that? They was like, nah. So basically what we have to do is we have to keep them in the back now because we had a flash mob. They came in, took the bottles, walked out, and everything else. So I said, what's the process when it comes to that and everything else? He said, the process is I'm not doing nothing. This store is insured. I'm not going to lose my life.
That's
Fuck
real
it.
good though.
Call the police. The police will deal with them. They
That's
said now the store is the store got a special police person that's assigned to that. So whenever they call, they come faster than what they usually come and everything else. He said, but Gascon did all this. Got new DA for LA County.
mhm.
All the bullshit ass laws that he put in and everything. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but I'm gonna say last year about last year, a girl, she came from Vegas, was out here loaded, drunk, high, driving. Happened right down the street from my mama house. She ran a red light, hit a car, killed the little girl. The mama like fucked up for the rest of her life and everything else. Do you know she wasn't arrested? She wasn't nothing.
Oh,
Now she's back in Vegas on the run because
Mm.
of Gascon and his policies. That's what I'm saying. You have
Lights
to
out cuts. What's up, homie? Lights out cuts. Salute to you.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to what y'all voting for and who y'all voting in. Y'all want it. Oh, we like Gascon. He gonna give us a chance. He gonna give us a chance. He gonna give us a chance. Now look, it's a shit show out there.
So do y'all like that or you don't like it? You like it or
oh,
you cool with the young brothers and sisters out there just grabbing what they
hold
can
on,
and getting away with
hold
it, or
on. I don't.
you're not happy about that?
I know this is my thing. I mean the people that's doing it, hey, if that's how you get it to live, that's how you get it to live. I'm not mad. Like you feel what I'm saying and everything else. And it's a pro and a con to that. It's because first of all, the cost of living is high as fuck. Like you feel what I'm saying? The cost of living is high as fuck. They don't want to pay you shit. They don't want to give you assistance. So it's kind of like, what other choice do they have?
They knew this shit was coming.
Yeah,
They knew this shit was coming. They knew it, and it's gonna get worse. Mark
yeah.
my words, it's gonna get worse. It ain't over with. So I hope that everybody, you know what I'm saying, they got guns and all, y'all got a lot of bullets. Shit, if you don't got none, you better get them.
Now, why you think they changing the laws in California for having a gun? Why do you think that happened now, all of a sudden?
I don't know, but for those that don't have guns, I am selling gun keychains. So if y'all want like gun key, hit me up in the DMs. I do have gun keychains. I got Glocks. I got 4.5. Today I just got a Uzi and I got an AK. Let me know. I'm selling them for $40. It's a keychain though. So hit me up. I got one for you. For sale though. For sale. $40.
That's some real shit right there. What Big S 110% is saying. Some of the looting be insurance jobs too. I do believe that. because the insurance companies they taking a big loss. They taking a big hit.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what when I was talking to the security guard, he said this shit is insured. Like you feel what I'm saying? If I get hurt or get died, if I get hurt in the process or they kill me in the process, somebody gonna be here tomorrow taking over my job. He said I just let them do what they do. Kickback.
That's
He said I don't even record. I don't get no license plate number or anything. He said I just let them do their thing. Call the police, make a
that's true
report,
though.
and
So
keep on.
why would I go and risk my life for something that's insured? They gonna get right. They gonna get right back.
Yeah, if you notice everywhere you go now, I don't know if it's out there in Vegas or in Arizona, but certain places you go now, you got to get a key. They have to unlock it.
They
You
been
got
had that shit. Yeah, they been
you
had
got to wait. They don't have that shit out here. I ain't seen it so far.
they locking up deodorant in this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
here I have.
Yeah, they locking up everything.
out here they got laundry detergent locked up. Not the cheap shit, not the Fabuloso and the what's the other one? The Ajax one and the Arm& Hammer one. They don't got that one locked up. But the Tide, Tinted, Puss Balls, them motherfuckers is locked up.
Yeah, nah. See, so far since I've been here, I haven't seen nothing locked up. I haven't seen like it's just kind of like I'm still kind of adjusting. It's like a different
Are
world
you in
to
the white part? Are you in the white part?
what?
Are you in the white part?
No,
There's
I'm not the white part. It's a mixture. It's a mixture. I'm not
So
just in
now
the.
that y'all they see y'all black ass moving in, maybe they gonna start locking some shit up.
Anyway, when I go outside, I walk the dog. They wave, they speak. All that, it's just a different environment. Because sometimes I'll be looking like, who they waving at, and I have to think like, this is just them out. This is just how they are out here. But so far, so good. Like you know what I'm saying? They
You
can't
like
drive and shit.
it? You like it?
It's decent. I'm making it work. It's decent. I'm still
Hey,
like I said. I'm still like damn Tiff. You just jumped up and left.
so you just have no more Inglewood in you, huh? You just
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
I'm asking you, bro, are you suburbified?
Not suburbified within
Yeah, you
what?
not hood no more? You not hood no
Within
more?
what? Within 2 weeks?
Hey,
Within two
blood.
weeks? Shut the fuck
Say
up.
what's happening.
Hey,
Say what's happening,
hey,
blood. Say.
hey,
Shit. What?
give
Hey,
her
you
about
see?
6 months. She'll be talking country.
He can't even do it though, rap. Say what's
I
happening,
never.
blood. Say.
What's happening, blood? What's happening?
That
What?
just sounds fake in the motherfucker.
You stupid than a motherfucker. Anyway,
That
back to
just
what I was
sounds
saying.
forced.
No, like I said, it's different. Like you feel what I'm saying? It's still I'm still not like, all the way.
Out
But I
there. They
like
got
it
some Mexican
too.
girls out there?
Huh?
Got some Mexican girls out there?
Yeah, they do.
Hell yeah, they
What's
do.
up?
Better
Corn
believe that.
fed?
Better
Who they
believe
thick
that.
like sister girls?
Corn fed, nigga.
No,
Yeah, you better believe
I'm
that.
saying corn fed as in fat or corn fed thick like a sister girl.
Thick
Sister
like a
girl,
sister
not
girl.
fat fool.
I done been out there. I know.
Oh, eh, I'm about to go out there, nigga. You got
You
an extra room?
stupid. No.
Fuck that. That motherfucker said no fat. Fuck your house.
No.
Get a hotel. I got to hook up with a free room
That's cool. Go ahead.
right down the street from me.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
All right, well, what's that? Well, go on and let them know
They're
we'll be out
talking to
here
you. They're talking to
Wednesday.
you, Chef. They're talking to you, man. OG Knowledge talking to you.
What? Hold on. Let me see.
That show November 3rd. I think y'all will be. I think y'all will.
I think you already sent me that. I think I got the I think I already got that information. I was looking to that. And then it's another one that I want to try to go to in Addison. It's an 80s and 90s vibe, and it's drinks, it's food and everything else. But we'll talk about that later. Just hit my inbox. But I think I already got that information that you
The
sent me.
fuck? You know people like that to just be inviting them to your inbox? Like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all been knowing each other?
He's already in my inbox and he's giving me some good stuff while I'm out here.
What the fuck?
Don't hate, buddy. I'm popular.
But don't get jealous, dog.
Yeah, don't hate.
I just know it's you in Texas and I ain't okay, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, that
I'm
part right there. That
Hey,
part right
all right.
I'm with you, Knowledge. Ain't nothing wrong with the fat girls. I like all that butter, man. Yeah. A little soft cushion for the
I
pussy.
just ain't trying to push her stomach out the way to get to her pussy.
Oh my God, that's why you ignorant.
Oh,
You
not
ignorant. That's why you going through what you going through. You ignorant. Ain't nothing wrong with a fupa.
I ain't,
You know
I ain't
they.
going through
he
shit.
talking about more than a football. He talking about like really hanging over there, you know.
I don't
Yeah,
know about
I ain't
that.
even going through shit though. I'm not even talking about your stomach.
I don't got. You see my stomach? Do you see a stomach? Nope.
Raise your shirt up. Raise your
Nope.
shirt up.
Do that again, do that again. Let me see. You do got
That's
a
what
little
I
something
said.
on you. A little something. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that again. You a fool. You stupid. That's telling what you said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thought I had
Let
one.
me
Thought
see.
I had one, man.
Do it
Thought I
again.
came up, man. I see a
Y'all
little.
stupid them
Let's
motherfuckers.
do that again.
You can
Yes,
tell she was black. That motherfucker was like black power.
you stupid. You stupid. Let me see.
Buddy is dedicated. He be talking about you in people inboxes.
I
Yeah.
know.
You know.
We already know he be tagging me and shit, talking about this, you, Tiffany, and that. But he miss a nigga.
No,
I'm
I
on.
don't.
You miss a nigga. You miss a nigga
No, I
fucking with
don't.
you.
I
Hey,
be
did you?
finding bald head girls on Instagram and I be putting it up there, be saying, look, this is Tiffany.
And I'm far from bald headed, so I don't even know why you be doing that. Just because I keep my
Look,
hair in braids and weaves. What?
I said,
Hey,
Just because?
The homie Knowledge said the Samoans, his wife is Samoan, and he loved big mamas. I like them Samoan girls too, man. But look here, I have seen a comment that he said earlier that, buddy, the Samoan Island and Tonga Island is two different islands. They're not on the same island.
okay.
And he was saying
So
also that the Tongans eat horses or some shit.
they do. The Samoans eat the horses.
He said the Tongans.
They came out here. They came out here, and when they came out here, I hooked them up with the man for them to buy.
You
Horse.
ignorant. You ignorant. You's an ignorant guy.
That's on everything I love, nigga.
Huh.
Tiffany, they in my motorcycle club.
Oh, okay, okay. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so check this out. I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe you can set the record straight, knowledge, action wise. So, from what I understand from the history of it, is the Samoan and Tongans went into war, and when they went into war, when they killed one, they would eat their body. The Samoan warriors would eat the Tongan body, and so now here it is to this day, they still feud over it. So like most Samoans, and I'm just gonna say Inglewood, most Samoans is blood, and the Tongans is Crip, and they still feud over that because of the way they ate their ancestors during battle. Ask your wife, and maybe she can ask her nana or somebody and see if that's true.
Hey, man, how they was fighting though? They was on different islands. What they was swimming over there? They was in boats doing it, or what? What was going
They was
down?
fighting over the land. They was fighting over the land. Shit.
And
What?
you
I
know
mean,
what?
they on different islands. They on different islands, right?
Yeah, he laughing at
Hey, the
your like.
island ain't nothing but a skip. Fucking Hawaii ain't nothing but a skip hopping and jump from Maui. Like the islands ain't that goddamn far.
Yes, they are. Nigga, I've been to Hawaii.
You been to Hawaii one day on the fucking
You
level
ain't
sweat.
finna swear from no island to the next island, nigga. I don't give a fuck who
They
you is.
got boats, nigga.
And
Like what the
you know
fuck?
what?
You think these
That's
people
what
is
I'm saying.
primitive?
They fighting on the
But
boat. They ain't in each other's land. They ain't on
and
each
the
other's
crazy
land.
thing about it is he laughing at your stupid ass. He just laughing like, nigga, what are you talking about? But he said he'll find out for you. He said he gonna ask her.
Ask. I mean, I got people I can call and ask them, and they can just explain it themselves because they Samoan.
Mm.
I done been. So look, I done been to their church on Prairie, on Prairie and Doty. I done been to the church. I done watched them dig the pig up out the ground and the meat just fall off of it as it's on the rotisserie. I done seen them when they shot the pig. And when they shot the pig and they stuck the motherfucking thing from his booty hole and it came out the mouth and put it on the road. I done been with them. I hang out with them. So this
You know they had that over there when we was young, man. The Samoans been over there on Dodie and
that's what I'm saying. So I hang out with them. So you remember the young homie from the hood, Bamboo, B-Rat?
Yeah.
That's his brother. That still hang out with me from the motorcycle club.
Look at me.
So-
You keep going in and out this motherfucker.
No, I keep going when I go. No. When I go to
Keep running in and out the damn door, letting these fucking flies in.
no, when I go to the comments, I keep pushing the wrong button and it's putting me out.
Oh, okay.
Goddamn self out, baby wipe himself.
So anyway, man, look, like they said, man, we will be back Wednesday night, right at 8 o'clock. Y'all said Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, man.
At 8 o'clock.
Okay, listen. No, for real, guys. This is just a suggestion. I think Monday night we should talk about a serious issue. Do this and do that, and then Wednesdays we talk about relationship issues. Y'all sound fair?
Why? Our relationship is fine. Fuck, I need to talk to you about my fucking relationship, folks.
No, I'm not talking about
That
your
nigga
relationship.
said, hey, hold on. That nigga said, why?
You have a companion. I have a companion. Buddy's the only one that's single. What the fuck we talking about a relationship for?
That nigga
Buddy
said,
can't even relate to that.
that nigga said, why? My relationship is fine.
Why are we talking about that shit, Tiffany? She done froze up. No, she ain't froze up.
What I said was, no, I'm just saying because sometimes we need to have some serious shit and then sometimes have some other shit. And usually when we do relationship shit, it be funny because we be like, we got a married one, you got one in a relationship, then you got one single. So we be having fun with that topic. But whatever.
Y'all be having some good arguments, you and Buddy.
No, Miss 702. Wednesday. You got it Wednesday, not no next Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah, we're going in between the week now. We're going in between. Let's see who's gonna get up out the bed and be up on Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Trying to say next Monday. She's trying to skip relationship day. That's what she's trying to.
Trying to cheat on you. Trying
to skip relationship day. That's what it is.
So look, y'all, we're gonna be here next Wednesday. We're gonna talk about some relationships. My relationship is fine. Tiffany's relationship is fine. Buddy is not in a relationship, so I guess we'll try to find Buddy a relation.
Oh, that's fine too.
Or something.
I mean, hey,
Tiffany, I know with them big booty Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Hey, send a little picture.
I might just, you know what? I might just have Uncle Gus come out and come on here with y'all. He got a couple things he like to say too.
Uncle Gus.
You don't be bringing Uncle Gus out enough, man. I'm gonna have to come steal Uncle Gus because you don't be bringing him out enough, man.
He might come out Wednesday.
He want to come out, man. You know what I'm
saying?
Uncle Gus want to come out.
And the topic might not be relationship. We'll figure something out to find in. That just be a fun certain stuff that takes place now in the world today compared to back in the days. The times, the people and everything else has changed. So it's just be like a fun debate.
Yeah, Austin, Texas, talking about black booties and all that. I don't know what the hell he want to talk about.
He said
black booty. He need a big booty and all that, a fat booty.
And I don't know
what Austin got going on, man.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm about to head out.
I'm about to head out too, man, because I got to go to sleep, man. I got to get up in the morning.
I got to get up and take my son to school early in the morning. It's dark 30. So
I'll have to go to the gym now as soon as I get off work because I know y'all gonna be on, and I don't feel like going in late at night. The wife, she kind of fell off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So
hey, you know what though? Before we go, hey, so Tiffany, that day when I came to eat with you at Denny's when you were taking your long journey across country, your son that I was fucking with.
What about him?
That's little dude that you be talking about that was born behind bars?
Yeah.
Oh, poor baby. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That bad, buddy? What, he got bars across his face?
That nigga still had a DOC number.
Buddy, don't get
His
be
last
listen. Listen, just because you behind the screen don't mean nothing. Nigga, don't play with my kids.
Damn
that
shame.
nigga,
That's
that nigga
sad.
last name, last name was all numbers.
Them
Hey,
niggas still
but
remember me
y'all
now.
have a good night. Hey, you know I love
Yeah,
you,
we'll holler at y'all Wednesday night, man. 8 o'clock. We'll be back, man. Real Inglewood moments. You know what I'm saying? Myself, Park Girl, and Buddy Loco. We'll be back, man. Until then, man,
All
we'll
right.
holler at y'all. Peace and love, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what it do, man. Holler at
All
y'all.
right.